Okay, down here is something, I'm not sure what it is. It could be a pebble, it could be a marble, it could be lead. So let's see. Oh, it's only, found these before, it is lead. It's like a lead cabochon. Wouldn't that make nice jewellery? A lovely lead cabochon ring. Look at this beautiful moth. Isn't that gorgeous? That is absolutely beautiful. Reminds me of the autumn leaves that are lying around. I'll have to look that up. Let's see if we can put what it is on the screen. Hello! Okay, so we're back on the tidal river today and we haven't been here for ages.
Ages, genuinely, so long.
The forecast was for sunshine, but it's actually raining.
Yeah. And at least there's rainbows though. It's funny because as we were driving to the location, there was actually a rainbow.
Yeah.
There was kind of like right on the foreshore.
We're hoping that's going to bring us luck.
Yeah, is that a foretelling?
Yeah, also there's been a really high tide and the river's been high because it's been flooded as well. So
As
hopefully that's going to expose some nice juicy new treasures. So
Hopefully.
let's do
it. I've already found a few things here which are obviously like copper alloy, so like brass or something. There's like a little latch, look, of who knows what, I don't know, maybe of a little drawer or something, or a little cupboard. And then there's this thing which kind of reminds me like of something off a belt, or maybe something a ribbon and like a medal would have been attached to. So two very different but interesting bits of metal. And literally as I was just talking to you there, I just seen a copper nail. Oh, look at that, got a lovely squared end and beveled end, whatever you called it. And in this hand I've also got a random bit of metal, not sure if that's very interesting, and then a little dog's foot. We're crawling under the dripping roots now. And I saw something. Oh, here. It's a broken bowl of a heart pipe. But look, the heart remains. Which makes me think I could make something with that and taking that. And you know what? I just showed you like a little foot. Is that another foot? Oh no, it's a baby teapot spout. Oh, there's not much left of that. Could go under here as well. I'm sure there'll be stuff under here, under these little caves. It is really raining. It's actually, you can't really see it on camera. You can't really see it, but it's pouring down here. And of course it did say it was going to be like full sun today. So, oh no. It's a morning button, but look, it's only half. Maybe the rainbow was actually not a sign of luck after all.
The rain is really coming down and I think the tide's been too good and washed everything away, but I can see something here that is actually quite interesting. Look at this. I know what it is. It's the brass end of a folding rule, like carpenter's rule. So that's interesting. That could be really quite old. Don't know if it'll have anything on it, but I love it. That's fantastic. And if nothing else, be something great to make something out of. Look how wet I am. Yeah, it's not good, but what can you do? That's the life of a mudlark.
Okay, turn the camera on because that looks like porcelain. What is that? It's a leg? It is a leg. It's a snapped. Is it a snap plate? Oh, what did I just drop? Oh no, I didn't just drop my button. My half a button, did I? Oh well, it was only half a one. But yeah, I can't. It's so mucky, look. But I think you can see it's like a doll's leg with like a boot on. Yeah, it's like a foot with a boot. It's extra muddy right now because it's obviously peeing it down. Yeah, it's a foot with a little boot on anyway. I'll have to wash it up when we get home. It's a pipe bowl, but look, it's a knobble pipe. I think these knobbly pipe bowls are really cute. It looks really like organic and natural, like a thorny hedge or something. I can feel like heavy raindrops on my back right now. But because I'm bent over with my hood up, it's just kind of rolling off my back. So I've come up with a new saying. It's actually just getting heavier right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right, what did I say? Oh, a big chunky bottle stop. But at what cost? A lot of the floor's actually been washed away. Can you see, like, notice how it's just all rock? Look, that's just all rock. Like, where's all the bits of pottery? I feel like the high water has actually, instead of like washed out new finds, it's actually just washed them away. But that looks like a little dermal denticle, you know? Off a skate fish, look. It's quite a big one, actually. Because of course they used to eat them back in the day. They don't really eat them now. I don't think they eat them now. Some species of them have actually almost gone extinct, thanks to people hunting and eating them. But let's have a look. What's that? Oh, it's slippery, slippery. That thing, that round thing there, is that just a round rock? I think it's just a rock. I thought that was like a coin or something. No.
There's a jar here. Is it whole? Is it cracked? I can't tell. Is that a crack or a scratch? I think it's a crack. It's a crack, I think. Well, it doesn't sound too bad. Not sure. I'll think about it because there's not much else here to take, to be honest. There's a bottle sticking out here. That's quite cute, actually. It's kind of flared a bit at the top. I don't know. Should I take it? I might take it. Might.
Oh, is that a bead? A button? Oh, I think it was a button. You see the little bit of brass on the bottom? Or is it a circle, so it's not really a bottom, but yeah, I think there was a little, like, black glass button. Lovely and faceted. There's a pipe bowl. It's a plain one. I'm going to leave it. Mum found this jar as well. I'll put it in the jar. Someone might pick up the jar and then have a pleasant surprise.
Okay, so I just found a pebble, but look at it. It looks like it's got man-made grooves all the way along that edge. It's been washed out of the bankside here. Could that be prehistoric? What is it? That does not look natural. That is very interesting. So I'm going to take that, look it up, see if I can find anything similar. And if any of you have any ideas. Neolithic, Stone Age, Bronze Age, Iron Age, I don't know. Just doesn't look natural. Ooh, I like it. great big metal rivet or something here. Look at the size of that. Could be a railway spike or something. I don't think I'll take it though, but it's interesting.
I think we have a cod marble. But you know what? I don't think we're going to find as much as we did last time. I don't know if you watched our previous video, but my goodness, that was incredible. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes, look at that. That is a coin. Is it a coin? Looks like a halfpenny. Yeah. A cod marble and a coin. I don't know if we can get anything off that. It's probably got Queen Victoria's head on it, you know. But let's just wipe it on here. Might be too far gone. Who knows? I think we might have to wait until we get home though. Before we have a look. I'm not even showing you. Yeah. We'll see.
And another piece of metal, I think I know what this is. It's a spike. Oh, my glove. They've got a hole in them anyway, so I'm going to take them off. It's the spiky thing out of a buckle. Probably like a buckle out of some braces. Or what you in America call suspenders. So I think that's what that is.
Interesting, a little shred of pottery here. I actually found this tooth as well. It's a pig's tooth, I think. Look. I'm pretty sure that's a pig's tooth anyhow. We've got this shred of pottery which clearly has words on it. And it says they're of something, trade, and master of mint, 1841. Whatever that is supposed to mean, I suppose. We're going to find out when we bring that home and look it up. Master of Mint, 1841. I suppose if you just search that, then we might tell us something about who was the master of the mint.
Another one of those things that look like a toy train wheel. I don't know. What's that? Oh, it's a bag seal. It's made of lead, so I'll take it out of the river. Or lead alloy at least. It's another, looks like another one. Oh, it's a bag seal, another bag seal. It's got something written on it. Can't quite make it out. Is it? Oh, I can't see it. To wait till I get home. So I am just finding metal today. Because look, here's another little metal thing. Some sort of loop. But it might be good for making things with, so I'll keep that.
Another one. Another bottle stop. Huge bubbles in though, look. See those bubbles? I love that.
See this bit of spongeware here in the water, but the rocks are that slippy. I don't want to fall in. Can I get it? Yes, I've got it. Look at that. It's covered in algae. It's got this cute little pattern all over it. So I think I'll keep that. Last of the summer flowers. Okay, down here looks like a big lead thing with a hole in it. Has it got something on it?
What's that?
What's some sort of pattern on it? Looks like an arm. Is it an arm? A person? I can't tell.
What is it?
That's intriguing. I'm gonna have to take it home and
See?
have a closer look. But that looks like an arm there, look. Unless it's just my imagination. It does look like a holding a sword? I don't know, what is it? I'll show it to Alex.
Oh no, it's a man on a horse. Like on the coin.
Oh, man on a horse, or is it Britannia?
No. What on the earth?
Yeah, that's an
Yeah,
arm.
it's Roman.
It's like an arm holding a sword.
Oh, it's a man. It's a man on a horse. Like a man on
Like a Roman?
balancing on a horse. Looks Roman.
Oh my goodness, well, I'm
It looks
finding
like
ancient
It
things.
looks like some sort of weight.
Yeah,
See all the dots on the back?
yeah.
That's not some sort of ancient thing that's washed out the back, has it?
Oh my goodness.
Looks like some sort of ancient artifact. I swear it's a man on a horse with a... It looks like a machete type dagger and it looks like a snake underneath.
Hang on, say that again.
Okay, are you listening? It looks like a man on a horse and he's holding a dagger that's like... It looks a bit like a machete. It's fatter on one end,
Oh,
but pointed.
Like
He's
a
holding it and it
scimitar.
looks like a snake.
St.
down
George and the
below.
Dragon?
No, it doesn't look like a dragon. It's like a small snake.
Yeah, but they used to call like serpents, dragons, serpents, snakes.
It could be, but the George and the dragon thing is
Ancient.
ancient, isn't it? It's not just. It's not. You see it all over the world,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
you?
yeah.
You know what? That could be like seriously old. It looks like a spinning weight or something,
Yeah.
doesn't it? You might have found something special there, you know.
And my Mike. Hi Mike, nice to have you back. Yeah, wow, what a thing.
You see, the horse's head.
It's difficult to see through the camera lens, and I haven't got my close-up glasses. Yeah, I think I can see it.
And he's like holding his arm out and he
Yeah.
has like a dagger thing.
Wow. Goodness sake. Oh, can't wait to get home. Have a closer look.
So that is an incredible find. I've not seen anything like that ever before.
No.
I think that actually might be Roman. I think Mum's found like the most amazing find of the day, possibly even the year.
Might not be.
It might not be. We'll have to do some research, but that does look like something like that's been dug up out of a Roman fort 2,000 years ago. We have done a lot of Roman archaeology, so I can't wait to get home to clean that up and look it up, you know? It could be something really exciting. It's amazing. The end of a spoon. But you know what? I'm keeping that. I can make a ring out of it. You know, I can like bend it around in a circle and make a ring out of it. You could like stamp something on. Oh, definitely. I'm keeping that. We've actually got a few of these that I've been meaning to do that with. And yeah, Mum was right. There are like loads of bits of metal, like heavy metal down here. Like everything else has been washed away, but we found and picked up quite a few little bits of lead that's kind of settled down here. So thankfully, even though unfortunately most of our treasures have been washed away, it's meant that Mum found that incredible find of that weight. So you know what they say, it's an ill wind. What is that? Oh my goodness, it's a silver brooch. It's like a little, look at that. It's like a little ribbon or a scarf or something. Hold on. Give it a rinse. It's really difficult to see. Can you see that? It's got like, it's like a scarf. has like a square thing on it. And look, there's where the pins were on the back. Know how well you can make that out, but you know what? That looks silver. Hold on, I'm gonna have to have a look at it close up, you know. Hold on, let me have a look. Yes, I can see a hallmark on the back. There, you can see a hallmark. I can't zoom in, but just there. That is a silver brooch. That's so funny. I was just saying about the metal that had wound up down here. I've just gone and found a silver brooch. Whoa. And yeah, I should mention it is deadly slippy this time of year. The rocks get super slimy this time of year. It's deadly. But you know what? I should have been looking down here before. I'm sure there's loads of other interesting bits of metal down here that we've missed. Oh, what's that? How funny is that? Look. There's the bottom of the spoon. I just found the top of a spoon. I don't even think it's the same spoon, it's just a coincidence. Not interested in that bit.
There's another bit of metal here. Some sort of little catch or something. But I'll keep it.
Have we got complete? Warning button. Oh, it's a black glass something, look. Lovely faceted, but you know what? I think it's a bead. It's one of those beads that have, yeah, like on the side it has like 2 holes. A gap there and then 2 holes on the other side. So not quite one of our little buttons, but I'm not complaining because we love a bead. But yeah, 2 bits of jewellery actually in a row. I actually have been looking up there while we've been here, you know, and because I didn't see anything down here, I didn't bother looking, but all of a sudden we found some amazing stuff, which kind of just goes to show it's worth looking anywhere because you really don't know what you're going to find. What's that thing? I'm still holding my bead and button, but it looks like a chain of some kind. It is! Oh my goodness. There's a tiny little nail. All metal, look. There's a bit of lead. Yeah, but see that bit of chain? It's like a fancy old bit of watch chain, that, you know? Isn't that cute? Brass chain. You know what? We were gonna go, but I'm really tempted to stay here for longer and keep looking. I'm not even showing you, but look, a bit of lead. There's metal down here, and where there are metal, there are artifacts like this brooch. You know what? I see a load of nails there. I'm not even showing you again. I'm getting distracted. I'm going to take this chain though, you know, and that bit of lead. We do pick up most of the lead. We do pick up some of the lead that we find just to take out for the water. But look at all of that under there. You can see whatever that thing is. A nail. Oh my goodness, there's loads of metal here. Wow. I'm going to take some of this. Mum's found something, and let's go and see what Mum's found.
Something in the water down here, look. Can you see that? Is it metal? Weird. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? It's a weight. It's a little, hang on. It's a little scale weight. It's probably got the, whatever the weight of it is. Probably an ounce. It's got like a 1 on it, I think. Yeah, 1 ounce. Oh, it's a cute little 1 ounce weight. one. That is where they would have, the weights and measures people would have added or taken away a little bit of lead on the bottom to make sure it was exactly the right weight. So I'm guessing in that case it was a commercial weight, not just a domestic one, used for weighing things in shops or whatever, or pubs. So that is really interesting. We have a small collection of these and we really love them. So that's fantastic. I love it. There's a lid here. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. They're usually just plain with words on them. Oh my goodness. I almost actually didn't bother picking it up because, well, you know, we've got loads of them and they're just plain old lids. But look! That's amazing. Down here is a little lid. That's a cute one. Nothing on the top. It's a dimple. Now that's one massive staple. Look at that.
You know what? I spotted something colourful down here. Can you see there?
Alex said she's found some beads. Beads, meaning more than one. So I'm going to go down and see, but I'm going to turn you off because it's very slippy.
Beads, look. They're like trade beads. What is that? Is there anything else? Here, look, it's just like a little pile of beads. A little pile of seed beads, look. And there, they're all like drawn glass beads. Old ones. All in this like crusty pile. How weird's that? I thought they were going to be like part of a bit of jewellery at first, but they're not.
Okay, so Alex has actually found some beads. Let's zoom in and have a look. Oh wow, they're kind of
the stripy one.
stuck together.
Yeah, all different colours. There's
Oh
red,
wow, that's so cool.
There's blue, there's green.
We've never found anything like that.
Why are they all stuck together like that?
Maybe they were in something that rusted and they all stuck to the rust.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. I love
I
it.
just found them here. I wonder if there's anything else.
What's this down here at my feet?
What?
What's this? Oh, it's a little mother of pearl button or something.
Could this be where
Is it?
a box of
What is that?
It looks like a mother of pearl button, or well, the remains of.
Yeah, could this be where a box is? Oh, I'm sitting down on the most uncomfortable rocks. And what's this right next to me? It's some sort of brass key knob thing. Might have something on it. I can't see right now. Needs a good clean.
Oh, this little tiny sauce bottle here, it's got something on it. But it's not focusing. Flag brand. I think we found these before, but this is like a small one, like a mini version. And so look at, there's another bottle up there. These ones here are common ones as well.
Looks like a button. It is a button. It's quite a big one of the those glass buttons that we find quite a lot of these with the big holes in. There we go.
Just spotted another cod marble over there, but look at this tiny little like doll's bowl or something. It's obviously broken, but that is the tiniest little, maybe like a little doll's house bowl of some kind. It looks like someone's been digging here. Look, there's bottles. Look at that. Milk glass pot. Some sort of cosmetic pot, I think. There's a cod marble. Oh, it's a lovely, like, darkish one. And a bead. A little blue bead.
What's this? It's very, very thin. I think it's an old navy button. Inside out, that would have been the right way. But you can see the anchor on there, but it's just far too corroded, so I'll be leaving that one.
Another one, another little bead down there, look. It's just a small one. It's like a little clear, maybe like translucent one. I found this little drip of glass as well, which may have been a bead at one point.
And this looks like a knuckle bone. It is. I haven't found one of these, but it feels like ages. It's a game, of course, like Jack's. Fantastic, I love them. Oh no, what's this? One of Alex's favourite finds. It's a denture, but it has no teeth in it. It's just the gums. It's a collar stud. Just a plain glass one. What's this? Oh, it's an egg cut. Oh, it's all broken. Never find them whole. Well, I suppose that's why they were thrown out, to be honest. I'm not sure if that's meant to be like that, or if it's worn away in the middle. Oh my goodness, what's this? Please be whole. It is! Oh my goodness, it's got writing on it. School Furnishing Company Limited. What does that say?
Hurton?
North of England. North of England. North of England School Furnishing Company Limited.
It's teensy. It's so like
Wow,
glitzy.
that is so cool. I love that. Little school desk ink pot. Fantastic. I can look them up as well. And this was right near it. Is it a tag? Has it got anything on it? It's really impossible to tell until I clean it up. But on the way here in the car, I was saying I'd love to find some dog tags. I know this isn't a dog tag, but it's some sort of tag. So it's a step closer. Wait till we get home.
Oh, this is a shame. Look at this. It would have been a little, I recognise it. A little vase, like a mini vase. And look, it has a stamp on the bottom. What does that say? It says Royal Dalton, England. And 1319, I imagine, is like the batch number. GS maybe is the maker. That would have been cute.
Just found this. It's like a stone marble, but it's kind of like a clay marble, maybe. I don't know. Clay. Some sort of man-made marbly thing. I did not realise what a massive haul of finds these actually are.
I didn't either, and they do really add up. By the time we get home, we're
I
like, oh my
know.
goodness, look how much we found. And you know what? There's a real interesting, weird, like mix
Strange mix of things.
of things
yeah.
here. But
Weird and wonderful.
we could talk about like this for so long, but we are going to focus on some of the more interesting
We
things.
could talk for days and days.
Oh yeah, as
we'll,
you know.
we'll quickly go through and go over some of the things.
Yeah.
Like this is very unusual because I've never found one with a pattern on before, and it's cleaned up really well.
Yeah.
This is actually a film.
Oh yeah, I didn't film this. It's an old. I didn't film this.
Film it. It's
an old film,
yeah,
like vintage cartridge.
I don't think it's any good now though.
Yeah, might be.
I don't think it'll
Yeah, might be a bit too far
send
gone.
it to be developed. No.
A huge collection of like
It really was a metal day, wasn't it?
completely random brass, really random brass collection.
I like this part of the old like carpenter's rule,
Yeah,
folding rule.
And you can see the little like measurements
Divisions
on there.
on there.
Divisions,
Still got
yeah.
a bit of the wood as well.
Yeah. And we also have this really nice chain that we actually both really like, which we can incorporate some jewellery, I think.
Yeah, I'd like to copy this wire wrap sort of detail here between the links.
That would make some nice jewellery as well. We can like incorporate it into something.
We've got beads and buttons.
Yes, quite a few.
And this little haul of beads, they are actually sort of stuck together.
They are.
I think they must have been melted,
Yeah, the tip must have burnt and they just, because
sort of fused
one
together.
of them popped off, but they are just stuck. So do they count as, does this count as one bead now? Since they're
don't
stuck
know.
together? Or do they count as all the beads that are there?
I'm
Like,
not sure. I think they could actually, some of them could actually be prized apart.
they probably could, but some of them look like they've got cracks in. So
I think we're
you'd,
just going to
you'd probably break them
leave it.
if
Yeah,
you tried to force them apart.
yeah.
Yeah.
And on the theme of jewellery, Alex's silver.
It's like a scarf.
Yeah, it is, isn't
And
it?
it is. It looks like it was hand engraved, but it's been really badly corroded in the river. It also has a hallmark on the back, and it probably has the place it was assayed there, which I can't really tell. And it has a date,
Yeah.
a number. So can't tell either of those things, but we can see that it is a silver hallmark because we can see the lion on there.
Yeah. And there's the trace of the clasp, which would have been a simple pin that went across.
But yeah, unfortunately, it's it's quite corroded.
Yeah.
This coin is like 1880 something. It's a Queen Victoria.
Queen Victoria.
Victorian
It's
coin.
a halfpenny or halfpenny, whatever you'd like to call it. This is a pig tooth. Alex didn't film,
Oh yeah.
but it's quite interesting actually.
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting chunky tooth.
And this that I found that I thought might be man-made, some prehistoric tool, but I think it's probably natural because you can see little cracks and things where,
looks.
look, you can see natural cracks.
Yeah, like little
where
faults.
things have faults in it, where it's chipped out. But it could be the edge of a fossil,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
an edge of a fossil in there.
But it honestly looks like someone has got a file and like carved grooves in there, doesn't it?
It does.
So
But I don't think they have because
I don't
they're
think
not flat on the bottom.
I don't think
some of
anyone
them.
could blame you for thinking that someone
I
put
know.
those marks there because they do, like at first glance, look like it, don't they?
But if any of you think any differently or have any different ideas about it, please let
we
us
might
know.
still be wrong, but yeah, you can see. Can you see the fractures?
And
like,
also
going on
here, look, there's one that hasn't,
Yeah,
the top hasn't come off.
how would you carve
Yeah.
that? You know, if it's just a file. Yeah.
So I think it's probably natural.
Oh well.
And then there's this.
This was we were excited about this because we really thought it was something ancient,
Yeah.
didn't we, at the time?
If you look closely, you can see actually St. George killing the dragon. Dragon's down here. He's on his horse. He's holding a sword.
Yeah.
And it's identical to the image that's on the gold sovereigns.
Sovereigns,
and
yeah.
things like that, with the line across here and the date underneath. So it just looks like a sovereign. Of course, it's lead.
Yeah, it's like it's made it to look like a fake coin. But the date is interesting because it is not Victorian. It is 1806 or
Yeah, so
1805.
It's Georgian, so it's It's
Well,
like
I would-
250, I don't know.
Is it 5? If it was 5?
So,
I can't do maths,
1805,
guys.
1805, 1905,
We could just say it's old.
2000, I don't know. Someone put it in the comments because we can't do it right
how old
now.
exactly is this?
How
Coin,
old
please.
exactly is it? I don't think it's a coin. It's made of lead. It's got all these funny
Yeah,
little
it's like not like, and then on this side as well. Notice
divots
how
all
there's
over
little
it,
divots.
like little knock marks.
Isn't it weird? And then there's this big hole in the middle of it. So we think, has this been used as some sort of weight for something?
Yeah.
And why? Like, what is it?
And
we're still
it's
not
smooth.
sure. What
It's
it is.
flat on the back, the hole, and
Like it's been punched in from that
smooth,
side,
yeah.
hasn't it?
but it hasn't sort of been punched in crudely, or it would be sticking up on the side.
I think it's been laid down and they've punched it through with something sharp.
So I don't know whether the hole was meant to be there from the beginning, or it's been used later for
Yeah.
fishing weight or something.
Is it some sort of token? Is it?
But if
just a
anyone
weight?
knows, you could help us out with this.
And why is it like laid?
It's quite big as well.
Why
I'd
is
say
it-
that is, in width, it would be about 1.25 inches.
Yeah, yeah. But why? I don't understand why it's supposed to look like a sovereign.
There's nothing on that side other than those little dents.
So if it wasn't for the actual date that we can
Yeah.
see here at the bottom,
It would actually look
we
Roman.
would actually be sitting here being like, we found something Roman, guys. This is it. But we don't
No,
think
but
it
that
is.
is St. George.
Yeah.
And although St. George was in many cultures.
Yeah,
he's
called St. George, obviously, but
George and
all
the
over the
Dragon is a
world.
very
yeah.
popular. I think it comes from ancient Greece
Does it?
originally. Yeah,
It's
probably.
really popular symbolism all over the world, which I think is really interesting, how far it spread.
Yeah.
But anyway, what else have we got?
This.
Oh, yes. And here is...
It's
little-
a weight. It's a weight.
Wait
as
for
I
it.
wait
for
for
it. A few we found earlier.
Yeah. And so this one,
Just so happens.
my collection, just happens to fit here to make the weights all,
Look at that.
going down in size perfectly.
Don't you think that's crazy how we found everyone like in the set? The next one needs to be bigger. We need to start getting bigger
Yeah.
in the ones.
I think they're cute though.
Not that you can really find them to order though, can you?
So I think this one is like, I don't know,
Small.
1/4 ounce, I think that is.
Yeah, that's
1/4 ounce,
Half.
half an ounce, and that's 1 ounce. And this is eight
8
drams.
drams,
So
yeah.
it's different.
and this has a crown stamp with a VR and then a 43. And is VR? I'm guessing that stands for Victoria Regina.
Yeah.
So this is Victorian.
So it
I
would
don't know
be
what the 43 stands
43
for.
would be the date.
Do you think so?
I think so, yeah. 1843.
1843. And then this one also that Mum found, this is the latest one.
Has a 1 ounce, and it's got the official stamp on it there.
And you know what? It has the crown. I think it's upside down. I think it's this way. It's a crown, and then can't see the date, which is really annoying.
Yeah.
It's old anyway. Yeah, definitely old. And as Mum said on the foreshore, you can see where there's been some.
Lead. They take away or add a bit to make sure it was the correct
Yeah.
weight.
I suppose over time it would like rub and wear down, and it
Yeah.
would lose a little bit of its weight. So this one though, there's no sign of that happening. It doesn't. It kind of looks new, like
Looks
it's not really
new.
been
Maybe
used.
that's where they would have put it. Maybe they gouge a bit out,
Yeah,
put some lead in. I don't know.
but yeah, a lot of these were found on the beach, so as you can see, they're quite battered.
Unless some, yeah.
And our biggest one, you can't see this very well either. It says something. There's a symbol, and then underneath there's the letter W.
That one looks quite a lot older than these two.
I think this
It's more like these ones, I think.
is older. Yeah, I can't remember whether we worked out what it said on there, but we found it so long ago. I can't remember. Anyway, we've got a whole collection here, and they look great. They're gonna look great in like on display, aren't they?
Yeah, I love them. Because you can pile them up on top of each
Yeah,
other
they
as
stackable finds.
well. Stack.
Very convenient.
Look at that. That's
Look at
lovely.
that. How cute's that? We've got 2 more finds here to talk about that are actually quite interesting. Firstly is this sherd of pottery.
Yeah, that Alex found. And I managed to find out what it is from, and it's this.
Oh, let's zoom out. Ta-da!
And this is Prime Minister Gladstone, who was the Prime Minister during the reign of Queen Victoria.
And he was the Prime Minister for like 4 terms. And
Yeah.
this is actually would have gone like here. It's not to scale though, is it?
It's not to scale, but that is a bit of his hair there.
Uh-huh.
And that is his shoulder there. And that leaf, obviously, is that leaf there.
And we can see exactly what it said. So it says Junior Lord Treasurer, 1834, is that? Undersecretary for Colonies, 1835. Of course, this was the peak of the colonial era, wasn't it? Of the UK. Vice President of Board of Trade and Master of Mint, 1841. So that is everything that would have said.
And the rest of the plate says other things about him.
Yeah, so he was
And
Prime
there he is.
Minister. There's the guy.
He looks miserable, doesn't he?
Look at that lip. He's like pouting. I suppose it's like, that's what you call a resting, you know, face. God, I don't think we can say that.
A resting Gladstone face.
Resting Gladstone face.
I know, if anyone's heard of a Gladstone bag that doctors used,
It's named after this guy.
this guy too.
I think it was Prime Minister 4 times in a row, so he must have been popular within his party or within the country. But yeah, these are all of his achievements through like a lot of his career. What's it say? Should all old acquaintance be forgot? Of course, that's the
A New Year's Gladstone plate? I don't know. Strange.
Robbie Burns quote there.
They love putting people on plates
They
and
did.
mugs.
They love
still do.
They love commemorate. Yeah, they still do put royalty on like plates and cups, don't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So nothing's
That's that.
changed really. Not much has changed. And last but not least,
Yeah, finally, is our school inkwell. I absolutely love these, and as Alex pointed out, I'm the one that finds them all for some reason.
we found 4. This is your 4th one, and
Yeah.
you found all of them.
So this one says North of England School Furnishings Company Limited. And it's very small inside, actually. This is really thick. And it's just like a tube of space in there. There's hardly any space for any ink at all. But I've got some information about it. It probably dates from the late 19th, early 20th centuries. And the story goes that in 1860, John Pease, who was the son of Edward Pease, who was the father of the railways, opened a shop in Northgate, Darlington, to sell books published by the Religious Tract Society to schools. And so after the Elementary Education Act in 1870, which required children between the ages of 5 and 13 to attend free schools, which were run by the local authorities, the demand for school books soared, and John Pease began providing school books in his shop. But along with the books grew the demand for school furnishings. And in 1876, the Darlington School Furniture Company was formed to cater for this, with a factory on Kinross Street in Darlington. And it became affectionately known as the Fernie. Fernie probably as furniture furnishings.
Yes, yeah.
So in 1894, a showroom was opened in London, and in 1897, on the day of Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee, the company opened their grand architect-designed showroom in Darlington, and they now employed over 200 people of the town, and their products were selling all around the world.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and the company continued right up to the 1980s.
Really?
But then sadly, it finally closed its doors in the 80s, making the last 50 furniture makers redundant.
Oh, that's really sad.
I don't know why.
So where's school furniture from today?
I don't know, abroad probably, like everything.
Yeah, that's true.
And so the grand showroom in Darlington still stands today. It's a listed building, but it's now a cocktail bar.
Oh, how strange.
So we could go there for a cocktail.
So it's quite interesting actually. There's the other one you found earlier in the year. We'll just zoom in. And it is actually quite a bit bigger and chunkier with the metal top on as well.
It's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a bit different. This one is much smaller actually. I should get it. Here. Let me fetch it out the window. So we can compare. Right, so we actually
Compare
found...
the inkwells.com.
Yeah, look, it's quite a bit small. These are quite small anyway, and that
Yeah.
is quite a bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
And of course, you found two
That's
of
the
these.
Scottish one.
This is Scottish. We've got Scotland and the north of England, a bit like
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
this is us.
That's us.
So, yeah, I really love these.
Yeah, I do.
And the other two of these you actually found, mentioned we found 4, are actually with the
A
descendant
descendant.
of the man who made them
Yeah, in Canada.
in Canada. So,
Yeah, we sent them to her and she was absolutely thrilled. But I kept the third one for
yeah.
myself.
Yeah, it's like you found the third one. It was like a gift.
Mm,
It's like, thank you for giving these back to my descendant.
yeah.
So
But we've done the
here's another
history.
one.
We've done the history on this on a former video.
Yes,
If you're
yeah.
interested in school inkwells, we'll
Which-
put a link to that.
Which is also just as interesting,
Yeah.
I think. But anyway, I love these, and they kind of go with our school slates and our school pencils.
Yeah.
And we've talked about the school pencil and slate industry
Yeah.
before. That
Yeah.
started booming
Yeah.
as schools became mandatory
Yeah.
for kids to go to school.
And even though this has some nibbles out of it, that's all part of its history, because I'm guessing that this damage came at the time when children were using them and they got bashed about quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it kind of is a bit telling. See how they've been broken from the top? The force has gone that way because the
Yeah.
fracture's here. Like if that's been in a desk and like it's been knocked by the ink
Yeah.
bottle, or like kids have put something on
And
top
also,
of it,
as,
it's chipped down on the edge.
Also, as the picture illustrates, they had a sliding brass lid that came across. Maybe it got caught. Maybe they
Yeah.
were mucking
Whoa.
around. Who knows?
Yeah, slam their bag down on the table or something.
Yeah.
You can just imagine, what kids are like. But
Or
anyway,
drop them.
Or drop them, yeah. But I love these, and they're going to go great. We should do a display,
Yeah,
like a school display,
We're going to
I
have a
think.
school display section.
So
Yeah.
we'll have our pencils, and then the slates, and then the ink.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Anyway.
We're
I think
rabbiting on again.
we've talked on for long enough, even though we could talk a lot longer. But anyway, it was a really great day, despite the pouring rain, because it really poured down on us.
Yeah, and once again, thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed to our channel, watches the videos, leaves a comment, and our patrons, of course, on Patreon.
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you again
Next week.
week.
Bye.